to join, and then we will start the session. Good evening, one and all. So we are back again with AI bootcamp session. This is for grade 9 artificial intelligence. So last week we had 3-day session on artificial intelligence grade 10. Now this week we will have another 3-day session for grade 9 artificial intelligence subject. So I'm Ramya Sriram here. So I will be handling the coming 3 days session for grade 9 AI bootcamp. I hope this teachers. I hope the teachers who are present today for the session. I hope you all attended the last week session for grade 10. If you had attended, then it will be mostly like recap only, because we finished for grade 10 and then we are coming for grade 9. So it is like portions are already covered. Of course, we did it in a very faster manner because there was so much to cover for grade 10 in one lesson itself. Whereas the content is little bit like we can teach grade 9 content in a very relaxed manner. Okay, so yeah, I could see Sujata ma'am had attended. Okay, so this is going to be like a recap for you. Okay, this is more like as per CBSE, we are introducing the students for artificial intelligence subject. So here we deal with the same topics, but with lot of example. You can take your own time, get them ready, get them excited for artificial intelligence subject, so that when they go to grade 10, like whatever they had learned in grade 9, it will be like following. Okay, Sujata ma'am, if you had missed the first class, then it will be a very good session for you. Okay, otherwise you might be thinking, those who attended the last week session, you might be thinking I'm just repeating the same, but that's how it is. Here it is little more elaborated. That's what. Okay, for grade 9, they have explained the same concepts with more examples and all. So let's start the session. So I will share my screen now. One second. Yeah, so we will start from here, grade 9 syllabus. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a grade 9 artificial intelligence syllabus for the academic year 2025-26. If this is the first year that you are going to teach for grade 9 artificial intelligence subject, then this will be really helpful for you. I will, once I explain this, I will share the link in the chat window so that you can have it for your reference later. Okay, so you must know the subject code is 417, and these are all the objectives of the session. So as you can see, this objective combines inspire and acquire models to develop a readiness for understanding and appreciating artificial intelligence. Basically, this is the class we are introducing the students to artificial intelligence. So they must be able to get inspired, and they should start thinking about the AI as their future career. Okay, and the applications in our real life. So this is the objectives. These are all the learning outcomes. Okay, you can just go through it. Research and develop awareness of skills required for jobs of the future. So that's what actually these subjects, occasional subjects, they are actually introduced to make them ready for future. Okay, so AI readiness skills. Okay, these are all the things that are being targeted. Okay, and these are all the learning outcomes. And as you can see, what are the skills that are developed? Okay, so AI readiness concepts, the technical skills that are required for AI, and life skills from AI. So again, they are not going to learn it individually. They are also combined, like we are also going to apply the concepts in learning artificial technical skills, and here developing life skills through concept building. So basically these two are integrated, and fostering life skills and applying technical skills. So these two are integrated. So they're not going to, the skills are also interrelated. And this is the scheme of studies. So they have given, oh yeah, now we will come to the topic wise how it is structured. Now you can see here, okay, part A, part B, part C, part D. There are 4 parts. Unlike grade 10, grade 10 had only 3 parts. So the first part is always employability skills, which has 5 lessons: communication skills, self-management skills, ICT skills, entrepreneurial skills, and green skills. Now you will be thinking that these are all the same lessons that are there in grade 10 employability skills, but you can see it is given as 1. Okay, whereas in grade 10 you will notice that it is communication skills too. So basically it is a little bit advanced of what they are learning in grade 9. Okay, so the same topics they will learn in grade 10, but little bit advanced. So you can also give this as a self study or a presentation or group project. Like that you can give instead of just teaching. Otherwise students will get bored. So take for any lesson that you want to teach, give them, make them groups, and ask them to do a research work on that, and they let them come and present it. Okay, so how many marks? As you can see, both for theory and practicals. Okay, 2 marks are allotted for each. So totally employability skills is only 10 marks. Okay, and maybe this year you can focus more on part A, and next year, since the part B is very exhaustive, so what you can do, you can ask students to just do a recap on their own. Okay, so usually that's what I will do. Part A I will teach properly in grade 9 with lot of like presentation opportunities for them to do research work and to do role plays and all. And in grade 10 I will not touch much upon part A, because part B there is so much to cover. And so totally 10 marks for employability skills. And subject specific skills, we have 5 units, as you can see here. So both theory and practicals you need to take. And how marks, how they are categorized, you can see. First lesson, unit 1, AI reflection, project cycle, and ethics. Okay, basically they are telling unit 1. In unit 1, these are all 3 lessons. Okay, so that is for 10 marks. And unit 2, data literacy, for 10 marks, and math for AI, that is statistics and probability. So 7 marks. Introduction to generative AI, that is 5 marks, and introduction to Python. So that will be for 8 marks. So total 40 marks. This will be the theory paper. So 10 plus 40, 50 is done. Now we will come to part C. Part C is practical work. So what they have to do, they have to maintain a file. You can even ask them to create a Word document, like in OneDrive or Google Drive. Just ask them to create a Google Docs or a Word document, and then ask them to maintain 15 programs. So what you can do, ask them to type the program and run the program. Just take the screenshot and put it in the document. So that is also good only. And then, so they have to maintain 15 programs, and the weightage is 15 marks. And practical examination, so you have to conduct a practical exam. Simple programs using input and output functions, variables, arithmetic operators, expressions, data types, flow of control and conditional statements, and list. So these are all the topics you have to evaluate them in the practical exam. That will be for 15 marks. Okay, how many programs you should give in the practical exam? Basically 3 programs based on the above topics. So based, like, these are all the topics given. From these topics, ask them to do 3 programs. So you can also divide equally, like combine and ensure that they all carry equal marks, and then 5 marks. 3 programs, 15 marks. You can also change, okay, one is for 8 marks and the other one is for 4 marks. You can also do that. And then Viva, you have to conduct the Viva for 5 marks. It's basically whatever they have written. This is just to ensure that the students are not by hearting the program and just coming and typing during the practical exam. Just ask few questions. What will happen if you change this? What will happen if you change this from integer to real? So something like this, if you ask, and the logical flow, what will happen if you change the condition? What will be the output? So if you question them, we will understand whether they are logically good. They are they have that logical skills to understand the program and tell the output, or simply they have by heart the program and just coming and typing it here. So to check that only, we are conducting Viva. So this is practical part C, which is full of practical work only. Next, part D. Okay, in grade 10, part C and part D are combined, but here this is separate. So again, any project work that you do, field visit, field trips you can take. You can ask the students to maintain a student portfolio related to SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. So this part D contains 15 marks. So totally for part C and part D, that is practical and project, another 15 marks. Okay, so 35 plus 15, another 50 marks. And theory 10 plus 40, employability skills 10, and subject specific skills 40. So totally for 100 marks. So you can see here 210 hours of teaching. This is the teaching time. Okay. So this is what it is all about. Yeah, we will. Yeah, so the first one, AI reflection, project cycle, and ethics. Actually, we covered this on the first day of grade 10 session, but still we will see what is there here. Okay, so AI reflection, basically to identify and appreciate artificial intelligence and describe its application in daily life. Introduction to AI and setting up the context of the curriculum. So what is it, how it is relevant for us currently, and how it is relevant for you in the future. So basically we are actually doing all of these things. Make a statement about lighting, and LUIS will interpret and adjust the house accordingly. So you can also share these links for the students to do the activity. Of course, we will do it during the session itself. And yeah, domains of the computer, the 3 domains in which AI systems are developed. One is computer vision, statistical data, and natural language processing. Again, to understand the domains properly, assuming that this is the first year they are introduced to computer artificial intelligence. So many activities are given where students can try out these activities and actually understand each domain. And next comes AI project cycle. So understanding AI project cycle framework. We discussed this. Again, we will be discussing in detail, okay, for grade 9, and all the 6 stages of AI project cycle. And yeah, 4W problem canvas. As I told you, in problem scoping and all, we will go a little bit in detail, okay, to understand each stage. Okay, and the stakeholders that are involved, the stakeholders involved in the problem statement, either directly or indirectly, and what kind of impact they have on your goal. Okay, so those things we will learn. And again, for every stage we will learn all of these things in detail. As you can see here, the terms will be same. Okay, you will be thinking, oh, data exploration, problem scoping, everything is done, and evaluation technique. We did this in detail on day 3. Okay, so here also they have all of these things. And then to understand and reflect the ethical issues around AI. So this activity can be given. Okay, and yeah, this is all about lesson 2. And then it will start from lesson 3. The ethics will be done, and then the data literacy will start. Okay, so this is how it is structured. You can use this document as a reference whenever you feel like what is the objective that has to be met. Okay, let me share. Let me share the link now. Yeah. I'll post it in the chat window. You can just keep it whenever you want for reference. Can you just tell me whether you are able to access it? Teachers, I have posted it in the chat window. Can you tell me whether you are able to click the link and access it? Yes, Sujata ma'am, for practicals, it is Python program. Okay, yeah. So just save it and keep this for your reference. So this will actually help you, like whether you have done all the activities, whether the learning outcomes are met. Okay, and also it will be very, very useful when you're actually preparing your lesson plan also. Okay, so this is what is all about grade 9 AI curriculum. Now let's go back to, yeah, super teacher portal. Now we are going back to super teacher portal. I will tell you how this portal will help you to prepare lesson plans, assess your students, and engage your students in a meaningful manner in the class, and also make your work very, very easy. So this is what I'm going to show you, since some of the teachers will be new. Okay, so I will show you how you will do it. If you have filled the form, again the form link will be posted at the end of the session. So for you to register and then get the credentials to access this platform. Okay, so this is opencs.in. Okay, so you will, once you get the credential, you can go to opencs.in, click on teacher and enter the username, and then the password will be given to you. So just enter the password and you can sign in. So once you sign in, this is the homepage that you will see. Okay, you can see here batches and everything. So all the batches, okay, that are there for super teacher, you can see here. You can see, like if you're teaching grade 1 junior coder, so that is available. Level 2, 3, 4, everything is there. Again, AI superstar grade 9, superstar grade 10. Again, if you have taken happy coder series for your school level, for your lower grades level, then the happy coder resources are also available. Now what I will do, I will actually go to grade 8 and show what are all the things that are available. Okay, super coder, yeah. So I will go to grade 8. You can see here, once you select the batch, that is the book that you are following, you can see here lesson, okay, ebook, video, resources, and practice. So what do you find in the lesson section? As you can see here, every lesson, you can see the lesson plans are available. Okay, so they are not just lesson plans. You can directly use it to conduct your class as well. So for example, what is the subject, what is the domain, what is the lesson name, what topic, okay, this will be covering, and grade A, duration 35 minutes. These are all the learning objectives. Now I'll go to the next one. You can use the same presentation in the class and you can teach your children. Now, how everything is divided, the duration for teaching, the teaching time, how you have to manage. So 10 minutes, 8 minutes. So that is also given here. But this is just a sample. Of course, it will vary from class to class, students to student, teacher to teacher. So it will definitely vary. And I would like to show you. Yeah. You can see here as you navigate through the presentation, the speaker notes are also here. So this will help the teacher what exactly they have to do. Okay, so along with the presentation, the speaker notes are available. So it is given clearly, show them the image of this kit and tell them what you have to do in this slide when you are projecting this slide for your students in the class, what you need to do. So that is also given here. So it is basically like step-by-step instruction is given for you for each lesson, and under each lesson for each topic as well. You can see this is chapter 1. Under chapter 1, there are 5 topics, and for all the 5 topics, the lesson plan are here for you to teach. You can see here again, just use this, and then one by one you can just show, okay, make use of the speaker notes and then explain. Okay, now another interesting thing is, as you can see here on the bottom right corner, yellow color robot. Okay, this is called Ira. It will help you to actually, if you want to ask any question, okay, from this content, okay, so directly you can type here and it will actually give you the content. For example, give me MCQs from this PPT or from this slide. So it will help you to prepare the questions here itself. Okay, and very soon we are also planning to have like download it instead of copy pasting. Now you need to copy paste, but directly you can download it in the form of Word document and you can use it. So this is about the lesson. Next we will go to ebook. So when I say ebook, the complete the digitized form of the book, okay, is available here. The lesson wise it is available. So this will also be very helpful. Okay, you can directly, like, even if you are on the go, you can just log in and you can just go through the content to get ready for the class. You don't need to carry that physical textbook every time. And for students also, when instead of asking them to open the textbook, you can see here you can just make it full screen and you can just scroll and explain the content, so that you can ensure that all the students are on the same page. Okay, nobody is left behind or nobody is going beyond what you are teaching. And this is about ebook and then videos. So the video resources are available for every chapter and for every topic. So in between you can also, for if you have visual learners or auditory learners, definitely they would love to watch the videos and learn. So to cater to students of different learning styles, the resources are available, video resources are available. And also when you go to the resources, okay, you can see additional worksheets apart from what is given in the textbook. Additional worksheets are there, and then the lesson plans are there, classroom presentations. These are all additional to what is already there in the textbook. And yeah, next is practice. So practice means, okay, for grade 8, they are using only OpenShot, so they can use this page to download. If for grade 9 or 10, Python is available, HTML, Java, so whatever is required for their level, so that will be there. So you don't need to ask students to go to another window and do all of these things. They can practice all their programs here itself. And another thing is, let me go to teacher dashboard now. Okay, so we discussed about batches. Next is students. Of course, you can bring in your students. They can also get the user ID and password, and you can bring all your students. You can manage your assessments here. Okay, so you can see, you can create a quiz. Okay, already the quizzes are available. You can just view the quiz and share it with your students for them to do it. Okay, so topic wise quiz are available for you. So this is very easy. You don't need to go, and of course we use, I know, like as teachers, we use a lot of resources. We use Kahoot, we use quizzes and all, but there we have to do some mix and match. Okay, because it will not be very apt for our subject, that topic that we are teaching. But here, since it is coming along with the textbook, everything will be like properly aligned with what we are actually teaching. So assign quizzes there. You can make announcements to students. You can also create a project and then share it here, and students can submit the projects through this portal itself. And then the question paper generator. If you want to prepare a question paper, then you can see here, like you can actually prepare, like I will grade 7. question paper. Okay, since this is the first day, some teachers will be new, so I'm showing everything. If you had already attended grade 10 session, you will be thinking it is just the same that I'm doing. Yes, this is grade 9. It's totally a new batch, so we are explaining everything again. So grade 7 question paper will be the title, any title you can give. And the assessment question paper should be for 30 minutes. And all questions are compulsory. Select the batch. So I will choose the batch as grade 7. Okay. And then chapter. So automatically all the lessons in grade 7 will be listed here. So I can say hatching Python, any lesson, whatever lesson, and what should be the difficulty level. When it is generating the question paper, what should be the level of the question paper? So I'll just click easy. And section 1, type of question. Yes, multiple choice question. And how many questions you want? 10 questions you want, and marks for each question 1, the weightage. Okay, so 10 questions, each question carries 1 mark. So this is section 1. I can add here add section, and then again I can say short answer, number of questions 5, and each question carries 2 marks. Again I can say add section. You can see what are all the options available. Fill in the blanks. The long answer, very long answer, true or false are available. So I'll just say long answer, number of questions 2, and each question carries 5 marks. So that's it. I want only this. If you want to remove a section, suppose you have added but you want to remove, you can remove here. Now click generate question paper. That's it. The question paper will be generated. So this is the question paper as per your requirement. Okay, the question paper is generated. Now the chapter is hatching the Python. Now since everything, the textbook is also in this portal and the question paper is also generated in the same portal, it will actually pick the questions only from this chapter. It will not be generic. So that way this is very, very helpful, because nothing will go deviating from what you are teaching. Okay, so suppose you are not happy with this MCQ, you can click on this and say regenerate this question. So this particular question will be regenerated. And if you want to regenerate the entire section, you are not happy with all the 10 questions, you can click regenerate section question. So you will get a new set of questions for this particular section, section 1. Okay, and you can see here the same way section 2 is there. Again, you can regenerate each question or regenerate the whole section again for section 3. Now that you have seen everything, you are happy with the question paper, then what you can do? Okay, let me come here also. So you can see the answer key is also given. So once when you are preparing the question paper, it gets generated along with the answer key. Okay, now when I click download as Word, okay, so what will happen? The question paper will be, that is generated, will be downloaded. Let me open and show you. You might be thinking that will it come along with the answer key? No, answer key is only for you. When I click download, you can see grade 7 question paper, the name of the paper that I had given. This is for chapter 3, total marks 30, time is 30, and section 1 MCQs are there, and short answer question and long answer question. So that's it. It is, since it is downloaded in Word document, if you want to edit after it is generated, you want to edit, you will definitely be able to edit the question paper. And the answer key is not downloaded. Answer key is still there in this portal. Whenever you want to correct, you can use this and correct your paper. Where is it? Yeah, you can see here the answer key is there. And you can use this to correct your answer papers. Okay, so I'm sure it will be very, very useful for the teachers. We have lots of work, so these kind of, or if not your actual question paper for exam, you can also keep it for formative assessment. So that way also it will be very helpful. Now let us go to artificial intelligence. I'll go to teacher dashboard. I'll go to all the chapters list, and then you can see here AI superstar grade 9. So I will click here, and then I will go to the first lesson. Yeah, the domains of AI. So, Okay, so if you are using Super Teacher book, I'm sure you must be knowing how the book is structured. Okay, so the book is very, very teacher friendly and also student friendly. So I will show you how every lesson will start with a question. Okay, just to make the students get curious in what they are going to learn. Okay, so you can see, can a camera diagnose a disease? Okay, so this is the question. Every lesson starts with a question like this, and then a context setting. So what is a context setting? Like something, why are they learning this? How it is relevant? Okay, what I will find out after reading this lesson. So just to spark the curiosity among students, the context set will be set, and some kind of a real life scenario that has happened will be given here, followed by learning objectives. So you can see, you can also compare the learning objectives. Whatever is given here, it is very well aligned with the CBSE standard. So every lesson you will have learning objectives, and then the lesson starts. So as you progress, you can see in between, you can see this info byte, okay, where some definitions. Okay, here you can see info byte, okay, where some additional information will be given for students. Okay, something like did you know? Okay, so that will be given, and try it activities are there. So students can simple activities which students can apply whatever they had learned. They can just apply to ensure that they have that understanding. And again, as we continue, so links are given step by step. How to perform an activity is also given. So any link that is given, so step 1, step 2, what needs to be done, step 3, step 4. So step by step instructions are given. So the teachers can ask students to open the textbook and follow the steps. So the students will be able to work independently. And again, some activities are given. And yeah, again, you can see the next activity, again, step 1, step 2, the steps are given clearly. Info byte is there. So in between the info bytes and try it activities are sprinkled all over the book, just to make sure the students are engaged. It's not like one way, they are also reflecting in between. Yeah, I'll just, yeah. So once at the end of the lesson, okay, you can see here, once the lesson is done, in the beginning of the lesson, there was a question, okay, which sparks that curiosity. They will get the answer for that context or that question at the end of the lesson. Now, when they read it, now they will be able to understand, oh, this is the relevance of what I had learned. This has been used already, like this is these are all the applications that they are being used. Okay, this is the scientist who actually made this innovation. So like that, they will be able to link, and they will have that wow factor at the end of the lesson. And then career connect, okay, how it will be relevant for them in future. Okay, how it will help them to get job ready in future. So that is given here. So what kind of career path this particular topic will help them to choose. So that is given here. And then the recap, of course, all summarizing everything that they have learned. And they will also get worksheet. You can see multiple choice question, okay, assertion reasoning question, and fill in the blanks, true or false, short answer, long answer, and higher order thinking skills. So the questions are there, and then the activity time. So few more portals are given here where you can ask students. Okay, if you really want to challenge some students, of course, some students in the class will be much ahead, and they will always be like, "Ma'am, I have completed." So you can make use of this and ask those students to try it. Okay, these activities students can try it. So this is how each lesson will be structured. Now let's start from lesson 1. Okay, Menaga ma'am, you will get it very soon. Okay, they are actually generating in batches and sending. Yeah, I think it is answered already. Okay, so now let's see domains of AI. So again, can a camera diagnose the disease? Okay, so we are going to start the lesson with this curious question. So as you can see here, I would request everyone to just go through this on your own. I hope you have finished reading. Now, after reading this, you can ask your students to read like this. And after reading this, you can just tell, okay, there is a problem and Google has found out a solution. How did they do it? Okay. How did they find a solution for this using AI? Okay. So this is what, once they finish the lesson, then they will be, when we tell them the answer, they will be able to understand better. Okay. So these are all the learning objectives. What makes machine intelligent? Three domains of AI and experience AI through interactive games and identify applications of AI in real life. Now, before we actually understand AI, okay, we will understand ourselves first. Okay, so how do you recognize your friends? Okay, how do you know what clothes to wear based on weather? How do you decide which route to take? Okay, can somebody tell me answer for this? How are we doing all these things? Can I have the answers in the chat window? How are we doing all these things? You can also ask your students like this in the class as a discussion. But since it's an online session, I would request teachers to post your answers. How are we able to recognize our friends? How are we deciding which clothes to wear, which route to take? Can I have answers in the chat window? Okay, Sudharani ma'am. I got the first answer from Sudharani ma'am. Okay, based on temperature. Based on past memory and experience, yes. When the temperature was 50, you were wearing some silk cloth and then you had a very bad experience sweating. You started feeling giddiness. Okay, so, okay, the next time you know what you have to do. The data. Okay, so yeah, when ma'am said, Sudharani ma'am said temperature, data about seasons. Okay, is it enough if you just have the data with you? Okay, about trends. Is it enough if you just know the data? If you just have the data, yeah, tomorrow is 40 degree, 45 degree. See, if that is the data. Is it enough if you just have the data with you? What more? Yeah, yes. What more analysis of data? So we should know to analyze data, process the data. Yes, with the help of our past experience. Okay, so this is what it's. So of course, as ma'am said, like data, temperature. Yes, we will have all of these things, but just acquiring the data is not enough. You should know to process the data, analyze the data, and then take a decision from experience and searching for new data. Yes. Now, we will see the answers now. So all these decisions show intelligence, which is the ability to to learn from experience and use that learning to make decision. Analyzing process, yes, Sujata ma'am. Okay, so our brain makes these decisions for us, collecting the data. Okay, how we will collect the data? Through senses. So you can tell children like we have senses. Okay, we see through eyes, we hear through ears, and then we speak through our mouth. Okay, so we have senses to do the certain tasks. Okay, so with this only we are artificial intelligence process this information based on past experience, making decision and then learning from the result. Yeah, sometimes whenever we make a decision, sometimes it might go wrong. Okay, then we will take that output for future decision. So that output will become an input for future decision. Last time the weather was 40 and I was wearing silk cloth. What was the output? I started sweating badly. I was feeling giddiness. That was the output. So this output will become the input for the future decision. Okay, now let's see how intelligent decision making works. So your eyes see the traffic, brain processes the speed of the vehicles and distance. Yeah, we are applying physics and math here. Okay, you decide when it's safe to cross according to the speed of the vehicle. Internally our brain will start processing. Of course we do it very casually. Okay, it happens very normal for us. Okay, but then AI systems, they actually do lot of processing on the data that, okay, the speed is this much, and the distance I have to cover is this much. Accordingly, it will take a decision. If you made a good decision, you remember that pattern for next time. Yes. If you make a wrong decision, you remember that pattern also next time. So both you will remember. Machines can show similar intelligent behavior. It can recognize faces and objects like how we recognize our friends. It can understand human speech and text. Yes, we can talk to devices now. We don't need to actually do the coding and learn from patterns in data. Okay, so how the data, they are all related to each other. So the ability of machines to exhibit intelligence. If a machine can exhibit intelligence, take decisions, learn on their own, okay, if they are able to reason it, then we call those systems as intelligent systems. Now, there is a quick info bite. The idea of intelligent machines dates back to ancient myths. But of course, we have seen when we are learning about that Puranas and all, like we have seen flying pushpak and all, we have heard. Okay, so that time itself, we never know how it was invented, but then we have heard. Okay, but that was like a what to say, like excitement for us. How we never actually question how was that possible, but now everything is becoming real. But real AI development began in 1956, where scientists met to discuss the possibility of creating machines that could think. Okay, so a scientist actually thought whether we can make machines to think. Okay, so that's where everything, from there only everything started. Can we make machines think? Okay, now yeah, let's write 3 examples of AI based apps. Can I have the answers in the chat window? 3 apps, AI based apps that we are using. Can I have the answers in the chat window? 1 or 2 or 3? Yeah, Google Maps. Yes. Gamma, yeah, for creating presentation. Facebook, Chat GPT, Canva, yes, everywhere actually. Any all social media application, Maps, Amazon. Yes. Anything more? Yeah, Google Translate, Alexa, Snapchat, OTT platform, Google Lens. Yes, all these apps, they all have artificial intelligence, chatbot, quick draw, Geo Homes. Okay, so if you can see here, Semantrix, I think Semantrix you have written. I have not heard about it. Autodra, yes. Gemini, okay. So if you see that all these apps, so you can ask your students to list out the apps that they have used and how okay, AI-based apps. Okay, Semantrix. Okay, word game, Semantrix. I have not heard about Semantrix. I have heard, but Semantrix, it's new for me. Okay. Okay, it's a learning for me as well. Okay, now we use different abilities. Okay, so as I told, we have different senses, okay, to actually acquire data, process it. So likewise, AI also has 3 ways of processing information, and that is called as domains of AI. So as you can see here, the first one is computer vision. Okay, even AI can see everything around it. AI systems will be able to see and perceive and interpret all the images or visuals that it is seeing. Okay, that is called as computer vision. If it can see and interpret the images, then we call that system as artificial intelligence system. So we can easily recognize a friend in a crowd. Okay, so identification of object identification. We can easily read words on signboard. We can easily tell a cat from a dog classification. Okay, we know how to classify things, objects. Similarly, CV helps machines see and understand visual information. So computer vision is the field machines can see and interpret visual information from the world. Now let's have an interactive game. So I would suggest the teachers, see, whenever you share these links with students, what happens, they actually get into a lot of excitement. Even with teachers, of course, this happens. What they will do, they will totally disconnect from the subject, what they are learning, and they will actually start doing everything as a game, as a fun activity, without actually realizing that they are doing it to learn, to know about a particular domain of AI. That link will go, and they will start doing it as a fun activity. So as teachers, of course, there will be a lot of excitement, lot of enthusiasm, but as teachers, it is really important for us to actually tell them that when you are doing this, try to actually find the AI features or how AI is actually doing everything. So that is very important, rather than just playing the game and getting the marks. So we just ask them to pass. So before, don't share the link with them immediately. Explain them everything thoroughly. What is it that they are actually focusing upon in this activity, and why are they doing this activity, and what is the how AI is actually working, how the AI system works behind this activity. So that they have to know. Okay. So the moment you share the link, they are not going to be with you. Okay. They are going to be on their own playing the game. So I just want, because I have experienced it in my class, so I thought I'll share with you. So when we see the cat, okay, we instantly know it is a cat, regardless of the angle or lighting. So AI can learn to do this too. So we are going to do an activity. So the steps are given here. Okay, so you can see as you start drawing. Okay, so it will ask you to draw something. As you start drawing, it will be able to guess whether what you are drawing is correct or not. Okay, and after you have made the 6 attempts, your attempts are displayed. Okay, how relevant, how it is matching with what it asked you to draw. Now how does it work? This is very important. Basically, like, you have to explain this first and then share the link. Now how does this work? The AI learns from millions of drawings which other players have drawn. So basically, when it is asking you to draw a mouse, okay, there is a pattern followed by everyone to draw the mouse. Millions of people, it has asked millions of people to draw, and it has observed the pattern. When a mouse has to be drawn, what is the pattern? Knowingly or unknowingly, there is a pattern that is followed. The moment I say draw a cat, then we will just 2 ears and those whiskers. Okay, so these are all the highlights, and mostly human beings, we all follow that pattern. That pattern will be there. So basically, it reads the pattern from millions of people, and that's why it is able to guess what we are drawing. It then identifies key features in your drawing. As I told you, the moment we say cat, we know there are some key features, okay, like the ears or the whiskers. Or if we say apple, then the circle shape, and then the stem and the leaf. Okay, this is the pattern that these are all the key features. So it first focuses on key features, later it matches with the features with millions of people who have already drawn. Okay, so how they started, from where did they start the stroke? Banana means everybody follow the same pattern. I'm sure you all will understand. Okay, so it identifies with the pattern, millions of people following the same pattern. With that, it recognizes what you have drawn. Okay, so the human brain process visual information 60,000 times faster than the text. That's why we say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, because our brain can process 60,000 times faster than the text. That's why computer vision is so important for AI. So this is one information byte the students can learn. So what I will do now, I will just share the link with you. Okay, I'm sure you would have played, but then no harm in playing again. I'll just post it in the Okay, yeah. So before that, there will be one video also available. Yeah, see, you can also show this video to children actually. Of course, now audio will not be there, but it's just music. You can see this. Hi, I'm Jonas. Oh. I am. Yeah, that video. Okay, now anyway, I'll share the link. So on that, you can also tell your children to watch this help video. Okay, so basically to know that how it is developed. Okay, what is how the AI system works behind this, and then you can ask them to play. So let me share it now. Just give me a second. Yeah, I have posted the link in the chat window. Sujata ma'am, it's enough for grade 9 level. It's enough if they just know how AI works behind this, what is computer vision. If they know that much, it's enough. I have posted the link in the chat window. I'm requesting teachers to just play one game. So you just have to click let's draw. So you can click this question mark to watch the video, and then you can show this to your children, or you can ask them to do it in the lab, and then let's draw. So you can see it's asking me to draw a bear. I'm not putting. Yeah.
I see potato. Oh, I know. It's balloon.
Okay, you can see beach.
I see ocean. I see water. I see river.
Beach. How else to draw beach? I don't know. Okay, you have a timer also, so it will skip.
Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
Ooty. I don't know what is that.
I see nose. Or potato. Or bread. Or anvil. Or pillow. I see sweater. Or coffee
You can
cup.
see the predictions that it is making. Whatever with whatever I have drawn, it is
I
making
see cup.
predictions. I see cup like that. It is making the prediction.
Sorry, I couldn't guess it. I see mouth. Or street light. Oh, I know. It's vase. I see circle. Or necklace. Oh, I know. It's yoga.
See banana.
I see line. Or garden hose. Oh, I know. It's banana.
Okay, I hope teachers you are also playing. So with the data that you are giving, continuously it is making the prediction. So that also you can see, it keeps saying, I see beach, I see banana, I see cup. So it is before even you complete, it is trying to make the prediction. Okay, so Dharani ma'am has tried it earlier. Now one more activity also you can do. Okay, one more activity also. So if you have your mobile, you can try this emoji scavenger hunt. So I'm just posting it. Open your mobile and open the browser and type emoji scavenger hunt. So this is also an example of how actually the computer sees the world and understands it. So I would request teachers 5 minutes. You can just play the game. And whenever you open that, it will give you three options: allow while visiting site, allow this time, never allow. So you can just tell allow this time. Okay, so that your data is safe. It is not going to read it. Everything is in your control. So just click allow this time. So it gives you time. In that time, you can, of course, you need to be running around with your mobile in your house. Maybe your family members will be thinking you're attending a session, but you're running around the house with your mobile. So this activity will make you run around. Basically, you have to focus the object that it is asking you to focus. And then it will identify whether you have focused the correct object. You can try this emoji scavenger hunt. I have posted in the chat window. In the class also, what I will do, if it's up to you totally. So I will give, maybe it will ask for 5 or 6 times, I think. So what I will do, I will give my mobile to one group of students, and they will, for every object that it is asking to identify, the mobile will go to one group. So everybody will be able to get a chance, and every group will be able to get a chance, and we will do this as a group activity. And at home you can ask them to try with their device, but at school you can do that. Of course, I will not suggest, depending on the class. You can take a call on this, whether to give the mobile or not. Okay, so time is 6 o'clock now, teachers. So we will go for, I hope you are all playing this emoji scavenger hunt. And once it is done, you can take a break. I'm not able to get you, Sujata ma'am, but as did we did not. Okay, I'm not able to get that, Sujata ma'am. What you mean to say? So let's go for a short break, and then we will continue. Time is now 6 o'clock, so we will meet after 10 minutes. 6:10, we will meet again. Hello, teachers. Hope you are back. Okay, yeah, Sujata ma'am, I got it. Okay, you didn't do with mobile. Okay. Okay, so teachers are back now. We will start the session. So with these activities like emoji scavenger hunt and quick draw, you will be able to, yeah, auto draw also you can use, of course. You will be able to, students will be able to understand how computer vision works. Okay, so it is one of the main domain. It is actually picking up very fast. This domain is picking up very fast actually. Okay, so yeah, applications of computer vision, yeah, where all AI CV is used. Face unlock in phones, medical image analysis, security cameras and all. So can you write three apps? Now the first activity was writing names of any three apps. Now, since we have learned about computer vision, can you give me three apps that use computer vision domain, or any applications that use computer vision domain? Teachers, can I get answers from you? Snapchat, yes, because of computer vision only, that accessories and all. Google Lens, uh, okay, Chat GPT, okay, self-driving car, Google Lens, Facebook, applying filters, face recognition, notebook. I'm not able to understand what is this notebook. You mean to say notebook LM? Okay, smart cameras, yes, Canva, okay, finger lock, face lock, lens card, biometrics, yes. So that's why even the attendance and all is becoming very easier now. We don't need to actually go and do it like in the as a hard copy. Now everything is just getting captured as we enter the school. Okay, e-commerce websites, yes. Product can be, yes, ma'am, very true. Yeah, how it would look if we place that product in our home. Okay, even that is possible in e-commerce websites. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the next domain, which is natural language processing. Okay, so as you see that language processing, like how we talk and understand each other, same way AI systems can talk to us and it can understand whatever we are communicating, whether it is through written or oral communication. Now we can understand different languages. Okay, whatever languages we have learned, we will be able to understand, follow spoken instructions and have conversations. So NLP also allows machines to understand and communicate in human languages. Earlier, when we have to communicate to a machine, we should know its language like Python or Java, HTML. Nowadays, any layman can interact with the machines, okay, because it can understand our language. Okay, now is NLP is the domain of AI that focuses on the interaction between computers and humans, involving teaching machines to how to, okay, basically it is like training the machine to understand our language, interpret our language and generate human language. Yes, it has to respond. Once it understands what we are saying, it has to respond back to us. Okay, so that all comes under NLP domain. Now we are going to understand this through a game called semantics. Okay, so what it will do, the moment we hear the word, automatically we think of words similar to it. Okay, for example, if we hear the word hot, then it automatically reminds us of summer, fire. So similarly, AI can not only learn various words, it tries to understand the relations between the word. Okay, how the words are related to each other. So we will play a game. Okay, semantics game. So you can see once you go to this website, you will have two options: play arcade and play block. So let's go for play arcade. Here there is a list of words, and the top word is highlighted in blue. Okay, so you can see here it will show a list of words, and the topmost word will be in blue. Now what we have to do, we have to type a word that is closely related to the blue color word, that is the highlighted word. So the word related to the word you type will be pulled down the blue line. So if it matches, see the highlighted word was engine. Now anything related to engine, for example, if we type petrol, then it will come to the bottom of the list. Okay, now every time you do that, every time you are able to match it properly, then you will get some points. And then type more words, more and more words related to the glowing words, till you cannot play anymore. So as you can see, it will have a timer again, then you can play. Now what is the AI, how AI works behind this? So AI understands the meaning of the words. Okay, whatever we are typing, the engine, the car, it knows that they are all related, petrol, they are all related words. So it recognizes the relationship between different words which have related meanings. Thus it processes language naturally like we do. Okay, so for AI, it's not word by word anymore. It actually understands, it tries to relate. Finally, it responds with points based on word association. How close it is to the highlighted word, based on that, whatever you are typing, how close the typed word is to the highlighted word. So based on that, it will give you some points based on word association. So you can see Google's language model for dialogue application can have open-ended conversation discussing a wide range of topics and providing informative and comprehensive responses. Chat GPT also is a very good example. It understands what we are saying, and it responds to us in a natural language. Okay, so now let's play this game. I will share the link in the chat window. So you can also post your score. Okay, it won't take much time. Yeah, here it is. This is the game. So you can see play arcade. So I'll click that, and then I will share the link with you. So shoe is the highlighted word. So I have to type a word related to that shoe. So the moment, yeah, you can see socks. So the highlighted word will come to the bottom of the list. And then how close I have given, based on that, I will get the marks also. So I will share the link with you now. Yes, Siri, Alexa is also. Okay, I'll just write this. Semantics. You can type this and play before I. Yeah, I have posted the link. Click on that link. Click play arcade and just play the game. This is a word association game. You can just play the game and post your score as well. Just see whether you are coming in top 5. Your target should be to move the word to the bottommost word in the list. hope teachers, you're all playing. 490. I think there will be a timer. After some time, it will stop. Roller coaster. Okay, yeah, game over. So this will be my score. So as you see here, the children should not just focus on the score. The children should know how the word association is happening. Okay, so again, it is trying to pick all the words who have played before. Okay, so it is trying to group the words related to the word that it is highlighting. Okay, so if you can also ask your students the other one, play blocks also, it's interesting. You can ask your students. Okay, so I could see Vidya ma'am has posted her score 990, Anjana ma'am 700. Okay, so nice. Let's go to the next one now. Yeah. So explain your children how does it work, and then this info byte. Okay, now applications of natural language processing. Yes, voice assistants like Alexa, Siri, and language translation apps like Google Translate, chatbots like ChatGPT. Okay, now, okay, there is a mistake here. Write 3 examples or apps or services that use natural language processing. Can I have examples from teachers? Of course, some examples are already discussed here. Okay, Alexa. Yeah, sentiment analysis, just to get the feedback of how people feel, especially reviews. When we give a product review, then it will do a sentiment analysis and just feel and just give us help the people understand how everybody feels about that product. Google Translate, Google Lens, text summarization, yeah, translators, Google Voice Assistant, chatbots. Yeah, nowadays even you can get the text form of the YouTube video. Okay, so that even if you don't have time to go through the video, if you want to just give it as a reading material for your student, there is a YouTube video, and you want to give that as a reading material for your student, then you can just make the get the textual part of the content of the video, and then you can just print it out and give it. Yes, Duolingo to learn languages, voice to text, text to voice. Yeah, spam filters, Gmail smart reply. Yes. Okay, so nice to see the answers pouring in. Now let's go to the next one. The core of artificial intelligence, that is data, statistical data. Okay, that's what we saw in grade 10. That's how they have changed it. Okay, so data, as you know, like the moment the child is born, okay, the very first time we teach the child what is your name, and what is your father's name, what is your mother's name, what is your address, what is your friend's name, everything becomes the data for the child. Okay, so each and everything, okay, every piece of information that we actually train our children, even the name of the child, we train the child. Okay, so every piece of information becomes the data. Okay, so as we observe everything around us, we gather some information are trained, some the child will learn on its own. Okay, so we gather information, analyze patterns, extract insights from the world around us. Okay, now notice patterns in your friends' behavior, predict what you will do tomorrow based on the day, learn from past experiences. So everything is based on the data. Okay, it is called as data science domain of AI, helps machine find patterns and make prediction. Okay, so it uses scientific methods to extract knowledge and insights from data by collecting, cleaning, analyzing, and interpreting it. So when we say data, humans actually work with very less amount of data because we cannot store or we cannot process, analyze huge amount of data. Our brain doesn't have that capacity. So that's why we are depending on a AI system where it can store large data sets, very huge data set, like, and it can store, it can collect, it can store, clean, analyze, and it can interpret. Okay, so that is the difference. That's why we depend on AI systems, because we won't be able to process the huge data set. Again, how it actually does it is, see, this rock paper scissor game is again another game to understand how AI remembers the pattern and identify the trend and make a prediction. Okay, so when you start playing this game, it's an AI game. When you start playing the game, what happens initially, it will look like AI is losing. I hope you all know what is the students will play, you must have seen. Initially it will look like the AI is losing, but the more you start playing with it, okay, it will understand the pattern. Sometimes we ourselves will not realize that we are actually following some pattern, but it will. That's why it needs huge data set, not like 10 times you are playing and it will do it. Okay, as I told you, the more number of times you play, it will actually, if we cannot be, even though we are playing, we will not know that we are following a pattern, but AI can know the pattern. There will be some pattern when we actually play the game. Okay, so it will identify the pattern, and gradually what happens, we will start losing and AI will start winning. Okay, so this is the idea, how it understands our pattern and it is able to make prediction that this is what you will choose the next time, and accordingly it will select its option, and slowly we will start losing the game. Okay, now I would request teachers to play this game. And what you can do for the time being, we are not going to spend so much time to give data to AI system. You purposefully follow a pattern. For example, scissor, paper, and rock, something like that. See, you then try playing the moves in a pattern like here: rock, scissor, and paper, rock, scissor, and paper. You keep doing it and see how, after, if you keep following the same pattern, then it will understand what you will do, and then AI will quickly catch your pattern and starts defeating you in every move. Of course, it will, even though if you don't do this, it will definitely identify the pattern. But for that, we need to play for a longer period of time to give so much data to AI. But then we are not having that much time. So we purposefully follow a pattern and see whether how it is identifying the pattern. Now, this is the link. Okay, I'll share the. You can just write rock, paper, scissor. Yeah, I'll just share the link with you. You can see here, rock, paper, scissor. So the moment you change the pattern, it will lose. But the moment you keep following the same pattern, uh, it will start winning. It will defeat you. Just play this for some time and see. Basically, children should understand that it is understanding the pattern. So I'll just give you a few minutes, play the game. That's how we are getting in our Amazon. You might also like, that is a prediction it is making based on our past purchase history. And the movie suggestions when it gives, that is also based on our past history, that whatever we have watched, based on our watch history, it is making the prediction that you would like to watch this movie. Even the chat gpt also, the more data that we give, it will understand who you are, what which grade level students you are teaching, what subject you are teaching. So based on what you talk to chat gpt, it will know. So the point here is, children should not just play it like how they play with their friends. Every click that they make, okay, every option that they choose, rock, paper, or scissor, it records every move, okay, and then it look for patterns in your choice. It can be rock, rock, scissor, scissor, paper, rock, rock, scissor, scissor, paper. So even any pattern, okay, if you follow, it understands your pattern, and then it uses the same pattern to predict your next move, and it will start playing against you. So with more and more moves the player makes, the AI gets better. That's why data is the core of AI. The more data that you give, the more it starts knowing you better. That's why in the last session also I told, when in between you delete your YouTube history, okay, let it start giving recommendation from the beginning, okay, otherwise it knows what you are seeing, and then it keeps popping up with the videos of your own interest. You never get to know the other perspective, the other side of what's happening. So keep deleting your YouTube history now and then, so that it doesn't know you so much. Okay, now let's move to the next one. So what happened? Okay, so how this predicting using data, how it was very useful during COVID pandemic. AI models were used to analyze vast amount of data, social media, news articles, real-time health data to predict potential outbreaks, whether next outbreak is possible or not, and useful to track and predict the spread of the disease. So that much it was relevant in our real life also, to make the prediction whether the next outbreak will come or not, what are the steps that should be taken. So based on its prediction only, the government sectors were able to understand what steps have to be taken. Okay, now we have covered all the three domains of data. So you can see applications of data science, weather forecasting, movie recommendations, traffic prediction. All of these things are done with the help of data science domain. Okay, now these three domains, they will not work individually. Okay, they are all interrelated. Okay, they all work together, they are all integrated actually. One simple example is self-driving cars, we saw the other day also. So their data science also come into picture, computer vision also comes into picture, and natural language processing also come into picture. You get into the car and you say that play this song, so it understands your voice, and then you tell take me to that particular destination, then it sees, okay, it navigates the road, sees the object around it, and then it decides the best route to reach your destination. Again, it takes lot of data, which is the route you usually take, which is the shortest route, which route has less traffic. So again, it processes all these data. So here you can see computer vision, data science, and natural language processing, everything come into picture. As you see, like we work through our ears, eyes, mouth, brain, all put together, we are able to do the work, interact with the world. Okay, so AI works best when its domains work as a team. Each domain is powerful on its own. There is no comparison like which domain is great. Of course, data forms the core, okay, of all the other domains. But the real magic happens when they combine their strengths. Okay, so how it is useful? So in smartphone, okay, you can see how in smartphone also how computer vision is useful to recognize your face or unlock your mobile, and data for AI learns your usage pattern and ensures security, and NLP understands your voice commands and responds accordingly. And in self-driving cars, I have already told this. Okay, computer vision data for AI calculates the safest route, predicts the traffic, and it understands your voice instructions. And in mobile banking apps, CV scans, checks, and validates your face for security. Data, it analyzes your spending patterns and detects unusual transaction. Okay, for example, let me give one example. Okay, there is a customer who always withdraw money from on 5th of every month. It's just an assumption that I'm giving. 5th of every month, the customer withdraws 10,000 rupees from an AT from the location Chennai. Okay, let's assume that this is his pattern of withdrawing the money. Okay, 5th of June, the 5th of every month, the location is Chennai, the amount is 10,000. These are all the data points. Okay, so the AI system keeps collecting this data. Suddenly, we will assume that the person has traveled somewhere, okay, Delhi, and that person is trying to withdraw amount on 20th from Delhi, and the amount is 20,000. Okay, now you can see there is a mismatch in the data. Okay, there was a pattern that AI was reading, okay, the withdrawal history of this particular customer, but suddenly there is a mismatch. When there is a mismatch in the data, it identifies that it's an unusual pattern. Okay, this is not the pattern or spending pattern of this particular customer. So the pattern is unusual. So what it will do, it will immediately send us a notification, or it will send us an email, not only for the financial transaction. Even when you log into Gmail from another place, from another city, you will get a warning email or an alert email. Somebody is trying to log into your Google account. If it's you, click yes or just ignore. So we will get a warning email. How it is doing? Because there is a mismatch in the data. You always log in from this particular location. Suddenly, you are logging your device. Okay, your account is being logged from a different device or a different location, then it will send a unusual, it will note that unusual transaction or unusual login information, then it will send as a warning. Okay, and in educational apps, yeah, computer vision tracks students handwritings and diagram. Data for AI analyzes learning patterns. Yeah, if you are using Teams and all for your online classes, and for giving assignments, homeworks, or conducting assessments through Google Forms and all, you will get lot of insights through that platform itself. Okay, so it will tell whether the child is submitting, whether the child is progressing, how much time the child is spending to complete the homework, how regular the child is in uploading the homework or assignment. So all the data you will be able to get, and you will get lot of insights in the form of graphs and charts. And NLP understands question and provides explanation in student friendly language. So in educational apps, even in Super Teacher portal, we saw like we have IRA, which can understand the question. Okay, even if the child doesn't know something, okay, certain topic is really important for the child can write there only. Okay, and in social media apps, okay, so you can see the computer vision in social media apps. It is helpful in tagging the person, or it will identify the people who are there in a photograph, and friend recommendations based on the content or based on your profile. Okay, suppose you have also studied in a particular college in a particular location, the other person also has done that, it will try to match both of you, link both of you. And NLP translate posts and process voice message as well. Okay, so how we have senses, okay, like vision, hearing, speaking. Same way, AI also has domains which help the machines to understand the world as we do. Okay, sometimes it understands better than what we do. Okay, and you can see in Okay, so the lesson is over now. We are going back to Google Smart Solution, so we saw that there was a medical health condition, there was an issue, and Google Smart Solution. Okay, there was a solution developed by Google, which helped in detecting the eye condition. So how it happened? Okay, you can see, go through this, the orange box. I hope you have read that. Okay, so now the children will be able to understand how these three domains are integrated with each other and how they help in solving a real life problem and how it benefits the people in the remote areas as well. So this is just an example. They are doing actually more. These three domains are being used in many applications which actually impact the lives of people around the world. Now, Career Connect, okay, you can see how it will be useful for them if they choose AI to be one of their career option. Can just go through that. Okay, I hope you have read that. So you can see, let's recap. So this will help students to quickly recap of whatever they have covered in this lesson. Okay, and then followed by worksheet. Maybe what we can do, we have another 15 minutes more. So let's take the 5 minutes to just do this. I'll show this and you can just write down your answers in the chat window. You can just write one, what is the answer? Two, what is the answer? A quick assessment for you. I would request you to write the question number and the answer. Answer or A, B, anything is also fine. Yeah, one CV, we got the answer. Second one, this was already discussed actually. We were actually telling this. Yes, 2C, computer vision. I got answers from Narmada ma'am, Hema ma'am, Champa ma'am. Okay, what about others? Yeah, 3B is the right answer. Vinduja ma'am, yes. Convert your speech to text. Okay, Lakshmi ma'am, very good. Fourth, fifth, and sixth. Okay, Ambika ma'am gave everything in one shot. 3B, fourth one. Yeah, D. Five C. Yes, Lakshmi ma'am. 6. Yes, Pushpa ma'am. 6C. Okay, the Sudharani ma'am. The questions are displayed on the screen itself. Yes, Lavanya ma'am. Lakshmi ma'am. Why are you like you both differ in your answers? Sixth one. Sixth one is C. Yeah. Okay, Lakshmi ma'am. Okay. Okay. 8. So very soon we are also uploading the answer key for all the questions in the worksheet that given in the textbook. So it would be easy for teachers to actually show the answer. You can ask the students to do in the textbook, and then you can just show the answers on the screen if you have a projector. Yeah, 9B. Yes, 9B. X-ray images for fractures. And 10. Anjana ma'am, Pushpa ma'am. Nice to see teachers are so active. Sujata ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, Sirisha ma'am, Manisha ma'am, Ambika ma'am. Yes. So Lakshmi ma'am is finishing the quiz. Okay, Lakshmi ma'am, 10B or D? Why there is a confusion? Oh, which AI would help a student learn better? 10 is D, an app that adapts to how you learn. This is the best example for personalized learning. If you are using Ego and all, you know, like how the learning path is decided based on the child's level. So this is basically for personalized learning. Yeah, the only way to follow personalized learning and all is through AI apps only. Okay, yes, we will stop here. We have another 10 minutes. So you can post your questions. You can also submit the feedback form. And if you have not joined the WhatsApp group, okay, you can also join the WhatsApp group. We have a grade 9 and 10 super AI teachers WhatsApp group. So any sessions that we are planning to organize for AI teachers, the teachers who are not AI teachers, the teachers who are teaching AI. Okay, so we will post it there. Then you will be able to join the session. I hope you all joined the Vasu sir's Sunday session also. It was very, very useful, very helpful. There were a lot of tools that were shared. So if you're teaching artificial intelligence, try to join the sessions related to AI. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I was also there as one of the participant in Vasu sir's session. Yes. So there will be definitely something new to. Okay, we might think that okay, we know already, but no. Okay, every session that you join, okay, every trainer, we never know like how they are learning, from where they are getting some of the new AI tools. So it's always better anything related to artificial intelligence session. Don't think that okay, this topic I already know. There will be at least one point, one link, or one methodology, okay, that you have never done with your students, or you have never followed for your students. You can definitely learn. So always join the sessions. Okay, don't think that this topic is known for me or nothing was there new to learn. There can never be like that. 1 hour of session, there will be definitely one thing that you would definitely learn. When AI is learning, why not us? So we should try to see some insights, analyze the data, and just see how you can incorporate whatever you have learned. So any doubts you can ask me. So tomorrow's session we will be, I will tell you now itself. Okay, so tomorrow it will be like AI project cycle. This is the lesson. Okay, of course we discussed about AI project cycle in grade 10 session, but this is actually very extensive one. Like there is so much to cover. We will be learning everything in detail. Okay, not just superficially all the 6 stages, what exactly happens inside each stage, so that we will learn. Yeah, 1 second. Feedback form link is again shared. Try now. Yes, now it's working. Join the WhatsApp group if you want to have information related to AI sessions organized by Super Teacher. So you can join. So most of the time you are all asking, how will I come to know when the AI sessions happen? So this is the place. You just need to join there, and everything will be posted. Even the Sunday workshop sessions are posted over there. So if you have time and if you feel relevant, you can join. I'm not sure it's working. I'm able to get it. Super teacher team, can you just? Yeah, it's working. Anaga ma'am, thank you so much. Ambika ma'am and Navneet ma'am, Vidya ma'am, why you're all telling? Yes, ma'am, as we are telling, like it is getting dispatched. So the number is huge. So we have to do it. We have to generate the credentials and then only we can share. We are also checking the authenticity of the people when they are asking for the credential. We just don't want to randomly give to everyone. So we are also checking the authenticity of your details before it gets shared. Okay, we don't want everybody to access. It has to go to the right people. Okay, so right set of teachers. So that's what we are actually looking for. So definitely you will get it. Okay, a new link is posted now, I think. Okay, I could see. Ma'am, can you try now? I'm able to, I'm just the feedback form link. Yeah, see, I get it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, wait. Okay, if somebody wants to unmute and speak, you can just raise your hand. I can unmute you. You can speak. Please fill the feedback form, and if you have any
Ma'am,
query.
this is Sarani.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is from Bhavans. Ma'am, the WhatsApp group is common for both 9 and 10, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, WhatsApp group is common for both 9 and 10.
Okay, okay. Fine, thank you. The sessions are good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Fine, fine.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
just
Good
waiting for
evening.
the copy of the book, copy of your book, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That's
My,
what I told you. Like we are also checking the people whoever is asking, ma'am. We want to give it to the
I
right
got a
set of
call from
people.
your office, ma'am. I got a call from your office asking for my address confirmation.
Okay. That's why we are actually sending to school, ma'am, not to your personal address.
No, no, not personal address, ma'am. School's address
Yes,
only.
ma'am. Yeah, yeah. I'm just telling. So we want
Okay.
to trace. Yeah, so definitely you will get. And if
Sure,
there
sure.
is a problem, you can definitely contact Super Teacher team, any of them, and the
Okay.
issue will be resolved.
Fine, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Those who want for 11 and 12, in the only you write, because we will collect, of course, as I said, the data is being collected from all of you. We will analyze the data and we will take the decision. So anything that you want, instead of posting it in the chat window, which will not be stored anywhere, anything that you want specifically, please write it in the feedback form. We will do analysis of the data that you are giving, and then the further sessions will be planned accordingly.
Okay,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I ask something?
Yeah,
Like,
please. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, ma'am.
whatever project students are doing in grade 9, are they supposed to continue with the same in grade 10?
No, ma'am. They don't need to continue. You can ask them to keep it, but it's all again new one for grade 10.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, the feedback. Okay, if you have filled the feedback form.
Ma'am,
Yes,
excuse me,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, Geeta, ma'am.
Can we get the books of 9th and 10th?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm telling. Once you fill the form, they are ma'am. We have to send it across India, ma'am. So definitely it will take time. And as one of the ma'am said, we are also calling them, the admin team of Super Teacher. They are calling and finding out all the details. It will be sent, ma'am.
Okay, we have to fill the feedback form, then only you will send, no? In the May.
No, ma'am. You
Which
need to.
form?
You need to
Yes.
fill sample copy and LMS credential request link.
Okay, so I didn't get that. Where can I get this form?
1 second, ma'am. I will just share the link. You can. Yeah, I have posted the link. Geeta ma'am, Smita ma'am.
Yeah. Thanks, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So
The
with this.
session was very informative. I just joined yesterday's also, and it was very good.
Okay,
Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you. Yeah, thank you so much, Geeta ma'am. Yeah, the link is pasted. And anything that you want, any sessions or anything that you want in future, please write it in the feedback form. Only then we will, only if we have the data, we will be able to make decisions properly. Otherwise, chat window is not a right place because it gets deleted and we won't be able to analyze it.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. So teachers, if you have filled the feedback form, and if you don't have any queries, you can leave the session and join us back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Thank you so much, one and all.
Good evening, ma'am. Can you share the YouTube link also? Because in class 10th also you shared the YouTube link. I've attended that workshop also.
So today's session link you
Today's
want?
session. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, can I request Super Teacher team to post the YouTube link of today's session? Yes, ma'am, it's done. Check the chat window.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome. So any doubts, anyone? If you have filled the feedback form, and if you don't have any queries, you can leave and join back tomorrow again at 5. Okay, so today's session will be updated. Once the meeting is over, you can find it on Super Teacher channel. If you are looking for YouTube link. Yeah, thank you, Anjana ma'am. Thank you, Sujata ma'am, Danya ma'am. Okay, thank you everyone for attending the session. Thank you, Vinduja ma'am. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. You can make a note of YouTube channel and just check after some time. It will be uploaded. Today's session will be uploaded after some time in this YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Shampa ma'am. It means a lot. Thank you for your wonderful words.